Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome back to Busting Rainbow Six Siege. So we're back to busting myths on the Golden Gun event, and this is all due to some amazingly good feedback from the last video where some people said they had been injured and they also put out some suggestions on how to test it. So we're here to revisit the myth, which is that the Golden Eagle has damage drop off through surfaces, so that you can fire through multiple surfaces and actually injure a player. Whereas I actually busted that in the last episode. However, we're going to be retesting that and actually going up with new tests in order to potentially change that outcome. So the first thing I decided to retest was actually just a really simple thing that I forgot to do, which was to shoot through the surfaces and then into an actual arm or leg, because that reduces damage overall. And if this weapon is hardwired to be an insta-kill, then of course it would continue to kill. But if there's an actual damage number that would get reduced, then that would have more chance. However, that did not work in this test. We still managed to kill Maestro. And let's have a quick recap of the previous episode, just in case you missed it. The Golden Gun in the event can go through a total of 2.5 walls. So that is a total of 5 surfaces before the bullet appears to be stopped. But suggestions were that we could try it with a barricade as one of those layers. Maybe that would result in damage reduction and the bullet would continue. So this is an example here we've got. And this is why Border is actually quite good, because it has internal glass windows. So what we have here is 2 walls and then a glass window and barricade. And we're going to take a shot. So have a listen to this. So you would have heard the smash from the window, and you would have also seen that Maestro got hit and he didn't die. So it worked. We managed to reduce the damage enough. Now, I don't know what this base damage actually is for this gun. Maybe it's like 200 or something, but we have managed to reduce it enough and not gone through too many surfaces to actually stop the bullet. So yeah, we went through 2 walls and glass and a barricade, and Maestro is alive. Now, I decided to try the same again, this time with a single wall and a barricade, and as you can see, not enough damage reduction. But this is actually really cool because it's taught me something about this game that I didn't know, because I thought walls and other surfaces and stuff all kind of had the same properties when it came to damage reduction, but obviously not. There's obviously something different. Now, I know that some people will be writing in the comment section right now that all I need to actually do is shoot through 5 individual pieces of wall, but they actually stop the bullet, and I'm going to prove that in a second. So the barricade is doing something different. It's letting the bullet through and giving the damage reduction as well. And you could replace that barricade with other stuff like pieces of desks and objects in the game and stuff like that for the similar effect. What we've got here is Maestro set up in the usual position where we're going to shoot him through 3 bits of wall. But here's an example. So we're shooting through 1 wall. So we're going through 2 layers. We've also then gone through another wall on our 2 layers, and then a final layer where it only goes through half of the wall and the bullet does not impact any further. But the way I know this game is I'm pretty sure the bullet actually disappears after that surface, so it doesn't continue. It can't hit anything else. It can't hit any other players. So what I'm sure about here is if we reduce this down to just 5 layers or 2.5 walls, what will happen when we hit Maestro through the reduced layers is that we're not going to hit him. Actually, what's going to happen is the bullet will not make it there. It's going to stop on that final surface. It will destroy that final surface, like we can actually see him through the hole there, but the bullet doesn't actually continue. Whereas what we've obviously found with the barricade is that we're getting the damage reduction, but the barricade also allows the bullet to actually continue on its course, and that's something I didn't know before. It's probably pretty useless information, but the fact that I've found that new bit of information out after obviously about 5 years from doing a Mythbusters on our arcade mode is kind of cool. And this is a different setup. We've got, and again, this is why Border is actually quite good for this test. We've got a wall, then glass, then barricade, then a wall again. So I'm hoping to see obviously the same damage reduction, but see if there's a difference here when it's in a different order. But as you can see, it looks like Maestro lost about the same amount of health, so no difference there. And kind of cool. Certainly I was not expecting this kind of outcome. So that means, can we get the elusive injure? Because of course that's what we're after, right? We want to see if we can injure someone with the Golden Gun without killing them. Now, if you could actually pull this off the game, it'd be pretty damn amazing. But we've switched out Maestro for Ella, so that's going from 3 armor to 1 armor, and we did it. There we go. So we've got an injure from a Golden Gun in this special event, where I thought this thing was probably just hardwired to be a kill no matter what. But here we are, a golden gun Injure. Now, of course, this means absolutely nothing in Rainbow Six Siege and is pretty much a useless piece of information, but that's why I making these videos, because we can mess around with all kinds of stuff. And it's great to have these events now in custom games so we can do that. And I can't wait to try this on other stuff in the future. But anyway, guys, that means that this is no longer busted. It is confirmed. And thanks to the people in the comment section giving their ideas and suggestions on how to do this. And as such, we have got an amazing result. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time.